What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the Pole Father, and it only takes one. We are back. Hope everyone's doing well this afternoon. I got an exciting one here for you guys. I have over 100 cards that I submitted from CGC. All of them are ultra modern. You got a ton of celebrations in here, a little brilliant stars, some hidden fates, some good stuff. So, before I jump into these, this is by far the best submission I've ever done. I've hit so many pristine 10s and gem in 10s. I want to show you guys. Now, before I show you guys this, I kind of want to make a note and tell everyone this. If you've been doing this, if you've been collecting now and grading for quite some time, which I can imagine a lot of you guys have, and you're sitting on a lot of these Sword and Shield cards, before you kind of go crazy and get rid of them, I'd really double check on the condition of these things because some of these cards in Gem and 10s, PSA 9s are PSA 10s, CGC Pristine 10s, Beckett, whatever it is, they're really going for a lot right now. So I really encourage any of you guys to check them out. So let's kind of jump into it. So fantastic submission. So we'll just kind of start off here with some big boys here. So we got the Rayquaza GX promo from Hidden Fates. This scored the Pristine 10. Super clean here. And this one's an awesome one right here. We got the Charizard EX from Obsidian Flames. I've been hunting down for one of these for such a long time, a clean copy to grade. And let me tell you what, I was so stoked with this one pristine. This is a very difficult card to pristine, in my opinion. Next, we got a good one that you guys know about is a Blastoise EX from 151. Super clean card. Whew, that's a good one. Another fun one here, Charizard V, Brilliant Stars Altar. I remember when this card was worth like $250. Now in a pristine 10, this commands over $1,000. Crazy to think that where we are now. Prices are nuts, but cool one to add back in the collection. Kind of crazy. I've owned three of them now. That's my fourth. So funny story about this one here. We all know the Pikachu with the gray felt hat. So I actually bought this card. This one was actually I was a little afraid this would get the 9.5 because the center is a little off on this one. But anyways, I bought this promo sealed for $400 and I was going for the CC Gem in 10, which we did achieve. But at the time, the card was only worth maybe 750, 800. So like maybe to look like close to double your money, $700, $800 mark. But then sure enough, now in a CG Gem in 10, this card is actually commanding $1,500. That's insane. So we'll see what the future lies for this guy here. But okay, so if you guys seen my other previous video, I went four ways in for an ultra premium, and our gold medal Charizard got the gem in 10. That's a good one. I've like I said, going in, this was one of the cleaner metal cards I've ever seen. So got really lucky there. Fun one here. Full art. We all know about what's going on with this guy. This one got the gem in 10. Okay, so these three are my cousin's cards. Super little ultra modern, but you got this one from Journey Together. This got the gem in 10 as well. There. Fun one here. You know you can't beat a Greninja from a CG gem in 10. So an extremely difficult card to grade. We all know that. Actually, this one's going for about $200 now. 180, 200, right in that mark. Today's September 25th, 2025. Curious to see how this card even appreciates more. Got a Pristine 10 restaurant for celebrations here. Congratulations to my three cousins, or two cousins for these. Okay, now, out of all the cards in my submission, I think these are the two I was most bummed out about the most. The Zacian X. Man, let me tell you what, these are going to be actually very, very difficult to get pristine 10s. And I mean, like, really difficult. We'll see. These, those are tough ones, guys. Got a Zapdos in a CGC Gem in 10. So, guys, like, listen to this. I bought this card for $1. Okay. I bought this card for $1 and it scored a Gem in 10. That's fantastic. There's still plays out there. Still a lot of plays. Gardevoir EX Pristine 10. I remember at the time we submitted this, and the Gardevoir was only like worth 50 in a pristine 10. And it was kind of like, hey, we got to make sure this thing pristine if we're going to grade it. And it did. Mew EX. Mew's hot right now. Got a Mew in a pristine 10 right here. Ooh, here's a good one. Shiny Magikarp in a pristine 10. Gotta love it. And then we got another Rocket Zapdos here. This one actually got the pristine 10. Nothing beats these Watsy throwbacks. So, guys, in my opinion, the next celebration set, call it, or Generations anniversary set, get the pristine 10. Here comes Team Rocket. Believe it or not, I've sold a lot of these raw. It's a big fan favorite with the Meowth. But as I was saying, I don't. One more time. Imposter Professor Oak here. Very nice. Well, lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that's right. Pristine Blastoise. So I was running into the idea of I think the next anniversary set to come out, I really think that it's going to rather less so be like a throwback to modern, a throwback to vintage. I think it's more so going to be not like a 30th anniversary, but more of like a it'll be more like it'll be a 30th anniversary, but it'll be super modern. I don't think we're going to be expecting to see any cards that are any throwback. You might see one or two, but I think it's going to be very, very ultra modern cards for an anniversary set. 25 is a big milestone, halfway to 50. So there's kind of like 25 years of Pokemon. The classic collection has 25 cards in it, not including the promos. So it's kind of like that kind of like idea. And if you saw the cards in it, it was like a tale of time. But now this is a great story too. I bought this one at a convention for $10 during the hype. $10. So guys, check this one out here. This is a pristine 10 Mimikyu. And now this one comes from the lunchbox. Another very, very difficult card to get a pristine 10 in. Even a PSA 10. Dark Sylveon right here, pristine 10. Phew. Doing good. Got a Lance's Charizard right here. And a CGC Gem in 10. Now we got one here in a pristine 10. Lance's Charizard. Pile's getting big over here. You got a Flying Pikachu VMAX. Now, the Pikachus, too, are even starting to command almost $100 for these things. And the crazy thing is, these aren't hard to pull, and they're great. They print very well, in my opinion. So, like I said, if you've been sitting on these cards for quite some time, I would definitely dig through them and see really what's worth your time grading and so forth. Another pristine 10, Surfing Pikachu VMAX. Got a CGC 10, Gem in 10 right here, Reshiram. Now, if my opinion, out of all the classics between Reshiram and Zekrom, this one's much easier to pristine. I've gotten quite a few pristines in that one before. So this one I was a little disappointed in. Unfortunately, can't win them all, but I was really hoping to snag this guy in a pristine 10, but there was a print line, and sometimes you miss things. Happens, but it'll go off to a new home. It'll be sold. This one's cool. Vaporeon from Brilliant Stars and a CGC Gem in 10 right here. That was a good find, too. And then my favorite evolution, go figure, is the Jolteon next to Espeon. Jolteon then Espeon is my favorite, but we are lucky to get the pristine 10 from Brilliant Stars in this one. So, very cool card there. Dragapult, pristine 10. I would say any promo from Celebrations, you guys, that comes in a box is rather difficult to grade. The top right, Pikachu V Union, scored the nice pristine 10 here. So as you can tell, like submission wise, this was absolutely fantastic. Another Dragapult, and a regular Gem in 10. These are all super clean. I almost think in a way some of these more could have pristine, but I mean, you really they can't give you everything pristine, in my opinion. Dark Gyarados, Gem in 10. Like superior. I mean, really clean. Really clean. We got a Blastoise and a CGC Gem in 10 right here. Really clean. We got a Flying Pikachu VMAX in a pristine 10. Another one. Again, it goes for about 100 right now. And the crazy thing is, I suspect these to keep climbing, which is nuts to even think that. I need these Pikachus are going up in value. Garchomp from Celebrations. I almost thought this one was a promo for a second, but I got it confused. Here comes Team Rocket in a CGC Gem in 10. I mean, really clean. Another pristine. Here comes Team Rocket right here. It's sad that like almost the entire Team Rocket staff is quote unquote blasted off. Mewtwo EX. Woo! Pristine 10. And we got another Mew EX pristine 10 right here. We have another top right pristine 10. You know, the crazy, I've submitted a lot of these, and I'm starting to think to myself, another top right pristine 10. I think I'm actually rather close to putting together a whole pristine set, so it's kind of crazy to think. Okay, so now we got other sets. So unfortunately, out of those, that was the only one I pristine was top rights. Don't ask me why, but the rest of these did. So it's 2 bottom rights in CGC Gem in 10s. You got another bottom right in a CGC Gem in 10 right here. And you got now top left. This is a sick card. I actually think out of all the V Unions, this is one to forever be the best, in my opinion. for Ultra Modern. I think it's better than like the Greninja, the Mewtwo's, and 9.5 for the top left. Yes. Oh, we're not done. Okay, so this is a cool one, guys. I've been kind of saving this one for a little bit. We got still about like 30 more slaps to go, but check your eyes on this guy right here. So this is a pop 4. Like I said, I opened up a lot of celebrations, and I remember I put together 4 to 5 master sets of this. And what I did was I went through every single card and picked up the cleanest copies. And go figure, even the ones I pulled out of like this 40, 30 of them, I remember like even like this 4 I had, this is the only one I said to myself, man, like this one is actually worth grading, and it's super clean. And like it's crazy, like perspective, right? You would think the typical person would say like, "Hey, like sell that. It's a no-brainer. Sell, sell, sell." But then all of a sudden, when it becomes popular and it looks good in a gold slab, you're saying to yourself, "Man, maybe I should keep this thing." But oh, no rush to get rid of things. No rush to. We got another Mewtwo EX. I'm kind of curious to see if this card's going to start popping off soon with Destined Rivals becoming so popular, or even the Pokemon Go Mewtwo. Actually, next submission, I have about 3 of those to grade. Zekrom, this is a cool one. So this one actually, I was very, I didn't think that I would get a pristine in because they were a little. I think the centering on these were my worst ones. Zekrom, I think is a hard one to grade from the class collection. We got a pristine Garchomp right here. This is a cool one. We got another Gem Mint 10 Blastoise right here. And actually, guys, the one that I did not score on was the Gyarados. Dark Gyarados, I only got 2 Gem Mint 10s on. Really clean. I mean, now some of these I'm going to go through the Gem Mint 10s and see if I really miss something. And I'll be honest with you guys, they're pretty good. Very, very rare will I actually crack a CGC Gem Mint 10 of my own and resubmit. Usually, I look through them multiple times, and I don't see anything usually the first round or two, and then sure enough, you get a fresh set of eyes on, and you're like, oh duh, how did I not see this? So just keep that in mind. This one stung a little bit. CGC 9, so clearly there's something going on here that we don't even know about. I think maybe it was like the bottom here. I don't know. We'll find out. Take a look at it. We got a CGC Gem Mint 10 Mega Rayquaza. Pretty cool. Super card. So I actually sold my cousin's collection. I was bummed out. I thought this should have pristined. But the Mega Rayquaza, let me pull it up here. So actually, my relative, he had his collection. He had a ton of these, the original one, and they were like bent up, destroyed. But we were able to get like I think $15 per one, which was crazy to even think. And they were played. Okay, so here's another cool one here. So with all this McDonald's hype going on with the Pikachu here, this one was mine. This one I actually pulled, and this one was super clean. Centering is good. It's the problem is the only issue, and I try to sneak this one. I'll be honest with you guys. I try to sneak it to see if it's pristine, but it's a little too obvious here. There's a speck. Let's see if I can find it. Right here by my thumb. There it is. That's a hollow foil scratch, but I was hoping for the pristine in this guy. This would have been sick, but this is a very, very difficult card to grade too. Very difficult card to grade. But on the same night, the General Mills Pikachu, the tooting Pikachu, the farting Pikachu got the pristine 10. So this is a cool one to get pristine in. This one I'm actually stoked about. It's sick. And then top it all off, we do have actually a Mega Rayquaza in a pristine 10 right here. Sick. And then we have a Happy Birthday Pikachu in a CGC Gem Mint 10. And ladies and gentlemen, for the last card of the entire submission, we have a Happy Birthday Pikachu in a pristine 10. So overall, guys, I would definitely say this submission was extremely successful. It was such a great submission. So I'm tying in with this. Ultra Modern, market's hot. If you have been doing this for a while, before and you see the market starting to ramp up, go through your stuff. Just go through it before you kind of rush to get rid of it, because you really could be leaving a ton of money left on the table. And that's the last thing you want to do. You want to really get your highest sale possible. And yeah, and one thing I gotta say, you gotta, when someone offers you, an offer and it's a good offer, don't be so stingy to leave $5 or $10 like room for the next guy. I really emphasize that to a lot of people. If a cardist's comps are going for 160, 170, someone offers you 150, like time is money. You gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. And that's kind of like one thing, right? PSA is raising their prices on cards, and the times to get back or it's taking a while, and that's why you're starting to see like it's interesting to see. But the funny thing about all this is, and I'll leave you with this takeaway, is I'm actually moving gem mint 10s a lot quicker than I ever have before. Like they're moving and they're actually moving rather fast. So it's an interesting thing to observe. And obviously it's September 25th, 2025. So I'm just going to kind of keep observing the rest of the stuff. But overall, guys, like extremely successful with all this. I'm definitely going to look forward to selling a lot of this stuff, but kind of run one list too. I think these were definitely my favorite right here. Actually, I want to give this like that Rayquaza is amazing, but anyways. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Let me know, what do you guys think I did? Do you think I did good? You think I got the eye? I'm just joking. But guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm the Pole Father, and as always, it only takes one. We're back.